What do you think's out there?
Your father.
Hi and welcome back to Real Reviews, where today I'm taking a look at American Primeval. This is a Frontier Western limited series which is currently streaming on Netflix as co-created by Peter Berg and Mark L. Smith, and it stars Betty Gilpin from Glow and Taylor Kitsch as well as Jay Courtney. So let's dive into this, shall we say, Revenant-induced Western series to find out what all the fuss is about. So Mark L. Smith is best known for The Revenant, and there is a tremendous amount of comparisons to be made between this and the Leonardo DiCaprio Oscar winner. It is very raw, it's very real, and there are incredible, shall we say, awe-inspiring and enrapturing landscapes, real locations. It's harsh. These actors really go through the mill. Taylor Kitsch, Betty Gilpin and Jay Courtney amongst others. You've also got Kim Coates there as a Mormon governor. He plays Brigham Young, and you've also got Shea Whigham, who people may remember from Perry Mason as Mr. Bridger. He is the owner, occupier and protector of the local outpost through which all of the indigenous life, both Native American and pioneer and Mormon, travel at their peril. This really is a gutsy, gritty, upfront, incredibly violent series. It depicts the frontier west as a cold-blooded and opportunistic place. And essentially Gilpin's journey alongside Dane DeHane's Mormon travellers, at least in the opening 15-20 minutes, really gives you an idea of what this series is capable of delivering. But the question is, what is happening beyond Sarah Rowell, that's Betty Gilpin's character? What exactly is happening beyond her journey? What else is Mark L. Smith getting at? Let's dig a bit deeper. So above and beyond the journey undertaken by Sarah Rowell, which essentially serves as a narrative backbone for American Primeval, Mark L. Smith is also digging into a number of other ideas. Essentially sort of that conflict and clash between different ideologies, where you've got the Native Americans, the indigenous Americans as it were, who were there long before the pioneer settlers arrived, and how they are essentially sidelined and segregated and persecuted by people who have absolutely no right to do these things. You've got the pioneers themselves, who are sort of very rough and ready cowboy types. They're opportunistic, they're bounty hunters. Jay Courtney plays a bounty hunter, Virgil Cutter, and then you've got the then you have the Mormon, I believe they're called the Church of the Latter-day Saints, who take it upon themselves to sort of try and get everybody to convert to their particular religious ideology. And it's this clash of religion versus the individual. And then you have the US Army in there, so you have the American presidents and sort of this American presence, I should say. And this sort of clash of all of these different ideas, and the fact that ultimately in the burgeoning and the creation of the American identity, at least in the Old West of 1857 Utah, which is when this is set, there are no winners, and it's just a continual bloodbath, and there are just, everybody's compromising, and those who aren't compromising are pulling a gun. So on that note, let's dive into my rating. Let's do that next. So normally this would be a 5 out of 5. That's what I would be giving American Primeval. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it's getting a 4 out of 5, and I'll tell you for why. Because as rich a tapestry as this story is, and as engaging and as sort of enthralling as the locations are, and gritty and sort of like hyper realistic in a lot of ways, the problem is that a lot of the ideas, the bigger ideas, are the things which overshadow that central story. So the characters almost get sidelined because there's an agenda, because Mark L. Smith, writer, and Peter Berg have got some very, very interesting and intriguing and evolved ideas in terms of what they want to put on screen. But unfortunately, what happens is the characters ultimately, they do get sidelined by it. So hence it's a 4 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. On that note, I'm going to dive into the trailer. Let's do that.
There's a war brewing in this territory. Brigham Young trying to make his kingdom. President tries to stomp it out. These natives here don't murder you.
And so it is, you've reached the end of the video review for American Primeval, which was written by Mark L. Smith and Peter Berg, stars Betty Gilpin, Jay Courtney and Taylor Kitsch, and it's streaming on Netflix now, so go check it out. So this is the bit where I go, if you've liked the video, then give me a thumbs up. Failing that, you can always just drop a comment in the comment box below and I will respond. And finally, just subscribe so that every Tuesday and every Saturday when I drop another one of these videos literally into your lap, you'll get a little notification and you can pop in and watch or listen to as much or as little as you'd like, and then go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel and maybe pop over to the Patreon page. Take care. Cheers now.